Welcome back everyone to another Let's Play of Path of Titans. Now, I know, again, I said that I'll be giving a break from the dinosaur games and such, but however, when I saw about the different colour skins and I forgot about the different colour skins you can get and that you can actually buy from the rewards that you get from doing certain quests and such. Put it this way, when you do certain quests, it rewards you with like these coins and that you can use to purchase skins and such like that, which I think is a nice little mechanic and such. But also, they also had an update about the water mechanic in this game. They actually added a mechanic in the water where you can only drink from the water at a limited amount of time, so it stops people from camping there, basically. It stops them from hogging that area and going on to another spot, so it makes it a little bit more challenging, which I actually think is an actual clever idea. And just bear with me one, I need to, I think it's that one I need to delete. Yeah. Hopefully I'll delete the right one. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I think it's a good mechanic to have, and I was actually quite impressed by that. I mean, when Danny told me about this, also known as Jade Diamond, I was like, really? That's impressive. I was actually quite impressed by that. At first I was like thinking, well, hold on, is that really right to do? And isn't that going to do, something negative to the game now? But no, actually, I disagree with what I said before, what I thought before, should I say. Because it actually doesn't make it any more negative at all. It actually does something good for the game. It makes it more challenging. For example, this water here, it's only got 21% there. You only can drink in that because it's only 21%. Only can drink 21% of it. Or no, I can't just drink 21% of it. I'm an idiot. You see that 21%? That 21% represents how clean it is, or how okay it is to drink from. And you know the difference between clean water and dirty water. At the moment, as you can see, the water's like got this browny murky colour. That's a sign that it's getting dirty slightly. But when you see a clean water, it goes like that bluey colour, and it will tell you that, I'm already full at the moment, but it will tell you that the water is not healthy to drink from and such, so you have to find another water source, which I think is a good mechanic. Because like I said, at first I was thinking to myself, well, I don't know, just won't this hinder the game, won't this do something to the game, yada yada yada. But no, I actually disagree with myself, disagree with my thoughts, and actually think that's actually quite a-okay to do. It's actually pretty much fine. And yeah, I'm actually quite impressed by that, and it's really got me going. It's really got me going, it actually works. And yeah, I'm pretty much more than impressed by it. So okay, I'm just trying to find where to go for my next quest. So it actually gets players to actually move along and actually go along and such. Even the corpses decompose a little bit more. They don't stay as long as they normally would. So yeah, they really beat up the challenge in this game, where they made it challenging but fair at the same time. And again, I think that's good. I think it's really good. I like it. Some people may go, oh, I don't know, da 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 da. But at the same time, it's a good thing. Now, these shells, I'm not 100% sure what they're for, but I'm assuming that they are for other dinosaurs to eat, like probably your fish type, your fish-eating dinosaurs or something like that. Because I know that certain creatures do actually eat shells, and I actually was looking it up. There are some creatures in real life that actually eat shells and such, which I forgot all about. Now, I'm not sure if I've gone the right way for my quest, because it's at the moment not marked up on my map. But I'm pretty certain that it's this, no, it's that way. Really wish that it was kept marked up on my map, but oh well. I'm not complaining. Because it gives me to use my brain a bit. But yeah, that was actually quite impressive when I discovered, well, when Danny told me about the whole water update that they did and such. And another update they did is also on the fall damage of the dinosaurs now. You don't instantly die from dropping off one little slope or anything like that. You actually survive it a little bit more. So they added a bit more fairness on that area. With this dinosaur, naturally I'm going to survive. But if I was playing as like the Stego, like you remember last time when I went off that little slope, I ended up dying so easy. Now I just take a certain amount of damage. It could be considerable, it could be light, depending what dinosaur I am. This dinosaur can actually tolerate it because being small, and it's got like the chicken night feature really. You can actually somewhat glide. It not exactly 100% glide or like glide through the air, but it sort of like has that way of like stopping itself from being hurt so bad, so it can survive like long falls and such. So, for example, if I was to kind of demonstrate with a high cliff, perfect. Now with this, if I was to go off of that, I would end up dying. But because I'm this little thing, it's fine. But however, if I was to fall with that as a stego now, it would be more either take half of my health or just only a little bit. It all depends, really. I think if I got that right, I might have to test it out at some point. Actually, that might be a good idea. But yeah, as for the skin, that's the skin that I bought. It's a nice bluey like colour skin, and I actually like it. It's actually quite nice. I've actually find the dark patches and such very fitting and such. Again, Jade, she was the one that actually had this on her dance, and I thought, oh, that looks really cool. It looks really awesome, and that. And I thought, you know what? I see what it's like on mine, and it does look awesome. Also, if you do change your skin on a dinosaur, this one's got 54%, so I can drink that. But you notice that the blue colour. But anyway, going back to the thing, if you do change your skin on your dinosaur, which you can do, it will go through a shedding moment where it will just actually shed off you, and you will see it slowly coming through as it sheds. And I think that's a nice mechanic to have. In fact, not many of these dinosaur type games I have known. I say not many because I know there's probably some that has it, but not many have I known that has a shedding mechanic or a water mechanic in it. And I think that's something that this game is doing really well, kind of with its own little mechanics, its own unique ways. And I think that's the sort of thing that could be used in some of these survival-based games or dinosaur surviving games or something like that. I know The Forest has a similar system with the whole water mechanic of it being healthy to drink, and you have to boil it up and such like that, and so forth and so on. So it's, yeah, I say The Forest has a sort of mechanic like that. Obviously the water doesn't go all dirty in that one like that, like in this game does, but still. How far am I away from my target? Oh, I've gone the one bloody way, innit? It's that way. Oh, I wish the waypoint would show up. Oh well, challenge for me, challenge. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. And it's not the one closest to me either, it's the one further out. But if I don't make it to the Waystone, then obviously I can do it another time. So I'm going to be playing this for about 20 minutes or something like that. Maybe longer. So I'll see what I can do with this vid and such. But yeah, I'm actually pretty much been playing this game, as you all can tell, for a while now, and it has been really enjoyable. I mean, yes, in the last videos I got eaten up by players, but you know, that's 100% drinkable now. You can tell because it's really nice and clear and blue. And you will notice that the colour, well, I'm not going to stay around too long because otherwise be, oh shit, I'm drowning, I'm drowning, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. There we go. It's because I ran out of stamina, that's what it was. But I'm not going to stay around in this spot and be selfish on the other players, because if I do that and let it go to a different colour just to demonstrate, it's going to make unusable for other players. So I'd rather, you know, other players get this good old sip of it and that. But as I was saying about the other video when I got gobbled down by the other players, is yeah, I actually was finding that quite humorous that they did there. And I mean, I don't mind them gobbling down on me and such, because, you know, like I said, it's a survival game. It's going to be one of those things. I never take anything personally in this game. I always find it quite funny or humorous, as I always say. Let's see. I wonder if I can actually find some food, because I'm actually near enough half. That's a good point. I should have actually gone looking for food really more than anything else. Oh well, maybe I might find a corpse somewhere. Right, how far am I away from? Not even halfway there. The waystone that I'm looking for is not this one, but the one that's just there that I'm looking for. And actually, what if? Can I actually mark it out? No, I can't. Right. No. Is there any way of marking this stuff out? No. I guess I'm going to have to use my own noodle then. Back to old school ways, I guess. Luckily, this dino is fast as anything, so it can actually run fast. Although I need to build up my stamina. Let's see. I need to go around. As I go around, I may as well let this build up. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise L was to hide the HUD. Now that's interesting. Now how do I get the quest to show up? Oh, Z is to go into a walk. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Didn't want to do the bug report thing. Why did I push that button for? Oh, that's to change that. So I'm just working out the keyboard things. I'm also trying to bring up... oops, that's the wrong button. T's for talking, I assume. No, it's not. That's return. Okay. Where's my quest thing? Can't even see the waypoint either. Never mind. Like I said, I use my own noodle. Back to old school tricks. But like I said, if I don't make it in this video, I don't make it in this video. I'm not really fussed. Because the whole purpose of these videos is just to mostly show a bit of the game. Show me... Ooh! Oh, what am I panicking for? Show me playing as certain dinosaurs and such. And if anybody has any requests, like you know, any certain requests, then I'll gladly try and do those ones, you know. But like I always say, but I will admit, not gonna lie, I am running out of ideas what to do for these dinosaur vids and such, because I don't want to make them the same old, as I kept saying. Well, as I said before, it's my bad. But I want to try and make them as different as possible, if that makes sense and such. Make them quite interesting for you lot, and not just go on, you know, the same old thing. Because you could easily just go, well, if I want to see this, I'll just look at your other videos, because you're just seeing the same old thing. So I'm just really looking for ideas what to do with this at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still play this game naturally, because, you know, I enjoy it. I actually get a lot of fun out of it and that. But when it comes to recording and such, it's like I am not entirely 100% sure. There's only so much I can do, and so forth and so on. I mean, especially when I'm doing these by myself and such. And, ooh, that took a bit out of me, but still, that will cover. It's not a problem. Actually, it becomes a problem when I come across another dinosaur. Still, I just run fast as anything. But yeah, because I'm mostly doing this by myself most of the time, it's like, ooh, I don't know. It's not like, you know, some of the other games like Halo or Sonic or anything like that, when I'm going from level to level, where I can actually yak on and such like that. I mean, granted, I can yak on in these games and just go on, but, you know, it's giving you guys the entertainment, you know, well, you guys and girls, the entertainment. It's giving you lot the entertainment that you want to see and so forth. And I do try and make my videos entertaining without tryharding it, of course, because I don't believe in being a tryharder when it comes to doing content and such, because that's the one thing I would suggest to anybody who's getting into this or doing any form of video content. Never be a tryharder when it comes to things, because people pick these up and they go, you know, they tend to either frown about it or turn their heads about it and go, no, I don't know about this. You know, this person seems to be a bit of too much of a try. And, you know, you got to just be yourself. Like I keep saying, just be yourself, be you, and enjoy the game. You know, just enjoy, even if it means making silly clownish noises and such like that. You know, just be yourself. If you want to be a clown, be a clown. You know, don't, you know, be something you're not on. You know, just be yourself, be relaxed. You know, when you first do content, when you first do a recording, especially when you first time talking, and believe you me, I know that from first hand, when I started talking in these videos, I was like, in fact, you can even see it when I first started talking. I was like, well, it wasn't much of a stutter. It was more me repeating my words too many times. I was mostly saying, obviously, a lot, or something, you know. You could tell the way I was talking, I was more like, not as bold as I am now. And hello, what have we here? As I was saying, yeah, I wasn't as bold as I am now. So, you know, it's understandable on your first ones, you're going to be a little bit shy, a little bit, you know, not yourself and such. But after a while, you start to sink right into it and get used to it, and it'd be like, you know, it becomes a second nature. And in the end, you just go with the rhythm of things. With me, the whole purpose of me doing this video content and such like that, especially on YouTube and such, was for me to expose my anxiety, because I suffer with quite bad anxiety issues where, when it comes to, well, a lot of things really. And these anxieties are usually set off by my mental illness. And now I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. I'll say that for another time. But it was mostly used as a way for me to help keep my confidence up, help boost up my confidence and such like that, keep it going. Because the one thing I'd promised myself, that even though that I'm unwell mentally and such like that, the one thing I wasn't going to do was lose my confidence and lose what I worked so hard on over the past years, you know. Because that's one thing I didn't want to do. And that's why I thought, you know what, I'm going to do video content, going to start talking, be a brave munchkin and just go straight for it, you know. And sometimes the best attitude to have is to go with a happy-go-lucky attitude. Never go with the attitude of, oh, you know, I want to do this for views, I want to do this for this and that. Never look at the numbers, you know, because if you look at the numbers for views and such like that, you're just going to be disappointing yourself a lot of the times and expecting way too much of yourself. Just do it how you want to do it. Enjoy yourself, you know. That's my advice. In fact, that's not just my advice. I think that's the advice of most people, you know. I can understand that you're trying to make money out of this, and which is fair dues, you know. If you want to make money out of it and you really need the views and such, it's fair dues, you know. But personally, I'd just say just go with a happy-go-lucky attitude. And if you are doing this for money, my suggestion is always have a backup job for yourself, you know. But if you're lucky to get on that ladder where you do actually earn enough money, where this becomes your only job, then I'll say, you know, I'll tip my hat off to you. I'll tip my hat off to any YouTuber who is able to do that, you know. Especially those good YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Vanoss and his crew and all that lot, you know. I'll tip my hat off to them because they come so far and done so bloody well, and they quite right, you know, earned what they got, you know, they deserve it. Obviously, I know there's some people will actually say about certain YouTubers that didn't deserve it, but we won't go into detail about those ones due to, you know, I'd rather keep out of those areas, whatever goes on. Whatever drama goes on YouTube or whatever, I prefer to stay off, even though I'm aware of it, and it's like, I've got my opinions about the drama surrounding certain things going on in YouTube, but I'm keeping out of it because it's like, yeah, I get it, but, you know, I'm keeping out of it. But, yeah. But, in my case, I don't plan to make money out of this or anything like that. In fact, this is just something I just enjoy. This is not the thing that I'm going to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to get you know, I plan to actually get so many views and make money out of them or anything like that. No, because, one, I doubt that I'll be able to do it all the time, and two, I feel that it would put just more pressure on me. But who knows? Maybe if I get lucky in the future, maybe. But at the same time, right now, the way things are, due to my mental status and such like that, I'll say it would be way too soon for me, way too soon, because it would just mean that I'll be exposing myself too much, and I'll probably just throw myself back to square one with my mental status and such like that. So I had to do it bit by bit. Now, again, it's a complicated thing to explain, but I will explain it in another video when I do an introductory video of myself, introducing myself a little bit more, which I will do at some point, and I'll go into full explanation into that in that video. But as for this video, yeah, I'll just only just giving you my little 2 cents on the whole content thing. You know, just be yourself. Don't go and, you know, don't go and force yourself to be something you're not. Just be you. And people tend to accept you for you, really. That's what I found. I know some people go, oh, I don't know, it's impossible, da da da. No, 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 no. Nothing's impossible. You know, never tell yourself it's impossible. Anything's possible, you know, anything is possible. You know, you just got to set your mind to it, set your goals, and just go, boom, I want to do this. I mean, it's like me and art. I'm not the best drawer, you know. I can't draw to save my life at some points in it. In fact, my drawing used to be really bad, but however, as time went on, it has improved over the times. Yeah, it's not any means of an artistic standards and that. It's still generic and bog standard art, but at least, you know, I've improved along the way. And just for the record, if you see like the pictures in my YouTube banner title thing, that's not done by me. That's done by one of my friends, and she's actually very talented there. In fact, a lot of my friends are talented in the art department, and they do really well. But my art is absolutely like generic stuff. You know, I'm not really that like the best at it and such. I'm pretty much more best in my writing than I am in my arts. Even that, I'm teaching myself gradually. I mean, most of it with my writing, because I suffered with dyslexia and that, and I still do, like on the spelling and grammar area. Most of that I had to self-teach myself on and that. And yeah, it wasn't easy, but at the same time, you know, it was something that was worth doing. And I'm willing to bet if I was to retake my, like my GCSEs or whatever you like to call them these days, my exams and that, I'm pretty sure that I would get pretty high levels, you know. Listen to me rambling on about my life, eh? See, I told you I could ramble on about things. You see, stick with me, watch my videos and such, and you get to learn a little bit more about me. I mean, I could go into, you know, the talks about this game and that, but what do you need to know that you haven't already heard of me, you know? Because you know that this game is what it is. It is pretty good, pretty decent, I'll say. No, decent doesn't even actually describe it. It's actually a lot more than just decent. It's a pretty damn good game, I'll say. And I would recommend anyone to try it out, you know. I really do. I know some people can easily say, oh, but isn't this like the rip-off of the Isle and such? But you could pretty much say that about every, you know, survival dinosaur game. You could pretty much say that. In fact, if you want to go so far, you can even say that, you know, isn't the Isle pretty much a rip-off of Ark, set you playing as a dinosaur, and etc., etc., you know, or the forest isn't the forest a rip-off of Ark, or isn't something a rip-off of this game, you know. And the thing is, I wouldn't call them rip-offs. I would call them more of inspired, you know. It's like with movies and such like that were involve things like lightsabers or something like that. So, you know, a lot of people say, "Oh, lightsabers, Star Wars," and such like that. And when you see that featured in a movie or in a story, you think, a rip-off of Star Wars there. But however, it's actually inspiration, you know, where the inspiration comes from. People get inspired by these movies, these games, and such like that. And I would definitely say, in this game's case, I would say it's more of an inspiration than it is a rip-off. I wouldn't call it, in fact, I wouldn't even call it a rip-off at all. I would just say, yeah, it's like the Isle, definitely. I would say it probably was pretty much either inspired by the Isle or inspired by another game. Every game has their own inspirations and they inspire each other. And you know what? If they can inspire each other and inspire other game creators, then in my opinion, that's what makes the game the best damn game there is, you know. If they can inspire others to make games like it, it makes it one of the best there is. So I'll say, I tip my hat off to this game, tip my hat off to the creators of this game, and I tip my hat off to myself for actually getting to the Waystone without any guidance. Woohoo! But yeah, I tip my hat off to all the creators, including the creators of the Isle and such. I know some people will spit bullets at me for saying all this, but it's my opinion, and I personally feel that these game developers do deserve a lot of respect, including the ones on the ES12 and such. So, you know, it's a matter of my own opinion, really. I mean, everyone's entitled to an opinion, and personally, I'll say, if you've got an opinion about it, feel free to say it. You know, I'm more than willing to listen to it. Because, you know, I love hearing other people's opinions. It's always nice to actually hear them and such. I personally enjoy it because it gets the conversation going and such, and I find it quite fun too, especially when I get engaged with other people and how they talk about things and so forth and so on. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you've got any suggestions, people, any comments, any opinions and such, feel free to leave it down in the comment section, and I'll happily get round to those. But until then, you'll take it easy, have a good one, and peace out.